Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. I know I'm behind the eighth ball a bit. There's a few things that have happened since my last video podcast took place in regards to Manchester United, and I just want to flesh them out in this video podcast. Now, as I've mentioned before, and some of you guys know already, Raphael Varane has actually agreed on the transfer fee of coming to Manchester United, so it's imminently clear that he's coming to Manchester United. There is no return. The train has already left the station and he's coming to Manchester United. So I guess that's something to be happy about. We are going to get a world-class centre-back so that we can be back in world-class competition, competing for the Champions League, competing for the Premier League, competing with other top-tier clubs in top-tier competitions. Manchester United has been a big joke for the past 7 years, and I think this is probably the best time for us to win a trophy. We have won trophies in 2017. We have won trophy, excuse my verbiage, but we have won a trophy in 2016. That was the FA Cup. But right now, in terms of top tier trophies, right now is a good time to win the Premier League. Right now is a good time to win the Champions League. There is no excuse to use after the upcoming season for not winning a trophy. If we have not won a trophy this season, under the guidance of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because he's still a manager, with the aid of Raphael Varane as our starting centre-back and Jadon Sancho with other players starting, as I've mentioned before, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to leave. We have splashed the cash this season. We have no excuse, as I've mentioned before, to not win a top-tier trophy. We have went all out. Actually, this is probably beyond because we have gotten Raphael Varane on the cheap. Basically, I think we signed him for at least, I don't know, like £43 million or something. And it says here that Raphael Varane has actually taken a pay cut. So he sacrificed his wages to come to United to be on the same page as his former club in terms of winning trophies. I don't think Raphael Varane came to get second place. That is not his mentality, is me. Now, as I've mentioned, I'm kind of behind the eighth ball because yesterday Manchester United actually played a match against Bedford at Old Trafford, and it's good to see the fans back in the stadium. It reminded me of what it was like prior to COVID-19 in March of 2020, just before things started to lock down, before quarantine became a thing, before so it's good to see the fans back. Now, in regards to Paul Pogba's move to PSG, some persons are saying that right now is a bad time for Pogba to move because given that Ole is trying to start a dynasty, given his latest signings in the name of Raphael Varane and Jadon Sancho, right now is not the best of times for Paul Pogba to leave. Because my man is saying, the squad is bolstering, improving. We have a good chance if you stay at the club to win a trophy, like the Premier League, or even trying to compete for the Champions League. This is probably the best time in 7 years we have the likelihood of winning a Premier League trophy. If I was to evaluate the squad alongside with Paul Pogba in there, I would say this squad is a better squad than the Liverpool squad that won the Premier League 2 seasons ago. And that's real talk. We have a better squad currently than the Liverpool squad that won the Premier League 2 seasons ago. So there is no excuse, like I've mentioned, to use for not winning the Premier League trophy, bro. We have the best personnel in 7 years. This is probably the best United squad in 7 years. Is it the best Man United manager we have had for 7 years? No. But given the personnel that will be playing on the pitch, right now is a good time to at least win a trophy. And people are saying, if Pogba stays, then that's going to increase the likelihood of us winning a trophy. Pogba in midfield, Bruno Fernandes in midfield. I'm not sure about the double pivot if Ole will be playing a double pivot, but I would like Donovan to be starting, man. This dude didn't come to Manchester United to rot on the bench. Is me. That's not what he came to United for. So it would be best for him to start games. Now, of course, moderation is the key to success, because you cannot have a flamboyant midfield with no person in the midfield doing the dirty work. I get that. But at the same token, you cannot have two dirty players in the middle of midfield trying to defend the back four for no reason. This is me. Especially at home, bro. Come on, man. This is Manchester United. We need at least one player to do the dirty work, stay behind and cover the back four with a box-to-box with the assistance of Pogba and Bruno at the top of the diamond, or on top as the more advanced midfielder out of the rest of midfielders. This is the best chance of United winning a trophy. There is no excuse for us to not win a trophy. There is no excuse for us to be trophyless virgins next season. We have the chance, we have the capabilities, we have the possibility of winning a trophy, laying clinch on a Premier League trophy. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't win a Premier League trophy or goes deep into the Champions League with the squad, he needs to leave. This dude has been given cash, given the chance to splash cash on well-to-do players. If this dude doesn't deliver, he needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. And I don't know if Ole is seeing this, bro, but if you're seeing this, bro, I know you're seeing this because I'm doing the video. But if you're seeing this, bro, make sure that you win the Premier League trophy if you want to stay at Manchester United. Yes, we know that it's 25 years that you have signed for the club, is me. But as a manager, man, your credibility as a manager, as a player, reigns true no more, man. You're a manager of United, the biggest club in the world. And if you do not deliver at the biggest club in the world, then you have to be sacked, man. You have to be sacked, because we have to have high standards, man. I'm pretty sure if this was Chelsea, Roman Abramovich wouldn't be, man. Roman Abramovich would kick man to the curb with a quickness like that. Man sacked a ex-Chelsea player that won them the Champions League in 2012. My man is cutthroat, man. My man is cutthroat. But United doesn't have that cutthroatness about them. They allow stuff to happen, go under the mat, so to speak, and try to give the manager leeway so he can, reinvent himself and try to come again good next season. Bro, this is a make or break season for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It really is. It really is, man. I'm pretty sure you guys think I'm doing this video podcast at night, but it's actually in the morning. It's just that outside is very overcast and it's actually raining. Yeah, so I had to turn on the light. But back to my mini rant, man. Yes, man. So Ole as a manager, man, my man has to win a trophy. He has to win a trophy. This is the best squad. I would even say this is probably better than the United squad that won the Premier League in 2013, if you ask me. In terms of personnel, dude, this is probably including Pogba. Come on, brethren, this is a good squad for us to win the Premier League. There's no excuse. Now, a few housekeeping notes I want to get into. Oh, like I mentioned, yesterday we played Brentford at Old Trafford. I was watching the match, particularly the second half. And this is my issue, bro. This is my issue, and I didn't choose violence this morning. I chose to have a very good day, despite outside looking contrary to having a good day. Because outside is grey as hell, looks gloomy. I don't think God is happy with someone today because it's very rainy. But this is one of, some of you guys probably have questioned why I've done certain admonishment to certain United fans, and this is the reason why. And this is not only in gear into Manchester United fans, this is just fans, period. And I would even say millennial Man United fans or millennial fans, period. There's a lot of United fans and other fans that have the tendency to be very reactionary, very easily. They're what I would call knee-jerk reaction fans. There's a lot of fans that do give a quick subjective evaluation on a player without even seeing a player played a run of games, without even seeing this player have a good amount of games to show his quality on the ball. And I'm saying that in reference to Elanga, because certain fans are saying Elanga is crap. This dude is not all that. This dude is not going nowhere at Manchester United. Bridging. Why are you cutting off the man's future at Man United? The dude has really made a name for himself. And when you guys criticize the dude, the dude scored 2 worldly goals already in pre-season. So why are you cutting off the man like that? The man has a future, man. Now, is he the most talented player? Maybe not. You don't have to be the most talented player to have a future at Manchester United, man. So are you giving this hatred, this bitterness, this resentment, this frustration on the name of Elanga? Talking about this dude, this dude ain't going nowhere. This dude ain't stay at Manchester United that long. So what's the sense of him being here? Bro, who are you? Who are you to say so? You think you can play for Manchester United? If you could play for Manchester United would be scouting you. And they're not. So it's best if you just shush and watch football from Manchester United. Believe in your youth players, even if you don't want to. Not because they have the chance of playing for Manchester United and you don't, means you have to be bitter about it. Again, they're not the most quality players, but they're doing something. This dude scored 2 goals in the pre-season. And this dude he's not even 25 or even 22 as yet. And so many guys talking about this dude is not even going for Manchester United. Like I've told you guys before, I guess I have to repeat myself. There are certain players that have different growth patterns. Certain players are going to start growing, like to use puberty terms. Certain players are going to come into football, as I would call it, football puberty, just like that. They have the ball rolling just like that. As soon as they start their football career, they're in a situation where they can be seen as a world-class talent. Not all players are going to be like that. Okay? Not all players are going to be like that. Some players, it's going to take them a few times. Some players are like the stove, man. When you turn on a stove, a stove is not immediately hot. It's going to take some time to be heated. Other players, it's just going to take a light switch for them to get the ball rolling. Certain players don't have the same growth span, man. They don't have the same growth pattern. And you guys cutting off other players, man, I think it's just immature and childish. Again, I'm not saying Elanga is going to be the next Wayne Rooney. Highly unlikely. But my man is still doing his thing, man. But like, what's wrong with you guys, man? You guys just don't want a player to do good at Manchester United, huh? Just accept, just admit it. Just reason right now and say to yourself, yes, Rowan, you're correct. I just don't want Elanga to do good at Manchester United. You're actually correct, and I hate the dude. I mean, if you did say that, I wouldn't have no bitterness against you, bro. But some of you guys, man, you know you hate Elanga because he's playing for United and you're not. Admit it. And you think that your harsh criticism for a player is going to have some indictment or have a negative detriment on a player's ego or on a player's form. Brethren, my man is the dude is playing for United and you're not. So it's best if you shut your mouth and keep quiet. Talking about Elanga this, Elanga that. Elanga is crap. Okay, if he's crap, then why is he playing for Manchester United? If he's crap, why is he playing for Manchester United? Is he average? That could be a talking point. That could be an argument. That could be a debate. But it's best if you wait, because right at this moment in time, you're making a loose general assessment on a player who is very young, by the way. He hasn't had his socks, pulled up full in football. This dude hasn't had a breakout season as yet. in terms of starting much games for United, and you're saying the dude is crap. Come on, man, you're better than that. I know you all are. This is in reference. This is in reference to a video I did some time ago when I was talking about Wan-Bissaka, and I basically said that some person are even saying that Wan-Bissaka cannot defend. Wan-Bissaka, my man is not good enough for Manchester United. Yo, this dude is gonna be this dude is going to be our starting right back next season. Okay, no club is linked to signing or is looking to sign Wan-Bissaka, which means that he's gonna start for United, which means he's gonna stay at Manchester United. So the worst thing you could do is to say, well, Wan-Bissaka is not good for Manchester United. He should not be starting for Manchester United. He's not of Manchester United quality. Manchester United should sell Wan-Bissaka because he's not the quality player for Manchester United. As if you have any say so on who is good for Manchester United. Please. Now, back to my assessment on the Brentford game against United at Old Trafford. Manchester United took the lead through Elanga's world-class goal. Let's straight for them. I didn't see the goal because, again, like I told you guys, I saw the second half. And when I started watching the game in the second half, man, I don't know if it was the Pascal spirit that came, that unleashed itself into Andres Pereira, but man, that hit from Andres Pereira, man, I can see why people call, man, the preseason Pirlo, man. What a hit, man. What a one-time hit. Just off the crossbar and in. That was just... that was such a good goal from Andres Pereira. So I guess my man is trying to snuck himself back into Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's plan. If Ole has any plan whatsoever, is me. But yeah, man, that was a very good strike from Andres Pereira from outside the 18-yard box. Man, don't get it twisted now. Don't get it twisted. Not because my man has stickers to his game, means he's gonna be a certified starter for United next season. I don't think Andres Pereira will be starting much games next season. Especially Lingard. I don't think Lingard will be starting much games next season, man. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, man. Because we have like I've mentioned before, we have the best squad in years. We have the best players in years. No, we don't have the best manager in 7 years, because that was Jose Mourinho. But at the same given time, we should be going all out for the Premier League. We should be going out for the Premier League. Now, here's the catch. Because I've mentioned that I want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be sacked. Here's the catch. And this is where I'm kind of in a snare, by the way. I'm kind of in a trap because I'm not the only Man United fan that is saying Ole needs to leave or Ole needs to be sacked. I'm just a dime a dozen. There's a lot of United supporters saying this Norwegian youth from Norway needs to go down the highway, sign a leash, and leave Man United. That's what they're saying. So me saying United needs to sack Ole, that's not. I'm not in the minority. That's the majority. At the same token, if United win the Premier League, or at least they won the Champions League, yes, I'm kind of on high heavens horse right now. But if we win the Champions League and win the Premier League, this is going to give United the green light for Ole to stay at Manchester United. My man just signed a 3-year contract, bro. So my man is not going nowhere for now. My man, he's not going nowhere for now. He's not going nowhere for now. So, yeah, man. So, hold on. So my man is not. He's not going to leave for now. Again, if he does poorly this season, not winning no trophies, given the squad that he has, he needs to leave. He needs to leave, and he knows he needs to leave. This is a make or break season for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's been at United since fall of 2018. He has not won a trophy for Manchester United. He has had good players. He has had good chances. He has been in the semi-finals quite a good amount of times. But Man United is not all about being in semi-finals, man. We just want to get the bag of trophies, man. So getting a semi-finals ain't that good. That's not nothing to shout on the high mountains about. We want trophies. Elite, certified, top-tier trophies. That's the type of trophies we want, because we're a top-tier club. But yeah, man, going back to the Brentford game, I'm all around the place, bro. I'm all around the place. But United actually lost the lead to Brentford in the diamonds of the game to draw 2-2. Yeah, Brentford actually brought the game to a halt, a 2-2 draw. Now, someone said on my Twitter feed, they said that, yo, from my recollection, the person decides that has done poorly in the preseason, they're the sides that actually do well in the season to come. Man United did poor in the 2016-2017 preseason when Jose Mourinho just came. We got trashed by Dortmund. We got trashed by Wigan. We didn't win any maybe 3 trophies, you could say that, but we didn't do well in the Premier League. We finished 6th. We finished 6th. That's papering over the cracks, man. That's papering over the cracks. Basically, the trophies cover the fact that we're not doing well per se on the pitch. It really did. Plus, the EuroLeague trophy, man, that's not what Man United is about. That's for Arsenal. And even Arsenal is not in the EuroLeague. So that must say something. Tottenham is not in the EuroLeague, not even in Champions League. So, I mean, I'm all about winning trophies, man. But man, we should be all about that top tier trophy. I want to finish this video podcast in less than 30 minutes. Alright, the last piece of news. Man United transfer target Kieran Trippier still confident off move, but United face battle. So they're basically saying here is that Manchester United has targeted another La Liga defender in the name of Kieran Trippier. We have been linked to this dude for quite a while now. We have been linked to him in 2018 after the World Cup in 2018. But there was no given sign for us to actually sign his mate, Kieran Trippier, from Tottenham when he was at Tottenham at the time. But given that he is at Atletico Madrid right now, United is linked to him because I guess Man United is still not confident with starting Wan-Bissaka at right back. Why we just need squad depth at right back. Because I saw Dalot yesterday, bro, and I basically tweeted that my man Diogo Dalot seems to be on dope. I've seen him a few times lost the ball in crucial positions where Brentford could probably monopolize and take advantage of Dalot losing possession, man. My man just looked like, he was on dope or something, or he was on steam because he didn't look up to it. But going back to Kieran Trippier linked to United, I think the problem is that United wants to fight other Premier League clubs that is interested in Kieran Trippier. Like Tottenham is still linked with a prodigal son move back to the Premier League. Yeah, because they're saying that Kieran Trippier, I guess he wants to come back to England and come back to Tottenham. So United has to fight off the fact that man wants to come back to England. Hey man, Kieran Trippier is a good right back, very good. He can play right wing back. He can defend. He can definitely attack. I would think with his services at Manchester United, Wan-Bissaka can win a thing or two. But man, given this hatred on Wan-Bissaka, I think it's very degrading, man. Because like I've told you guys, Or are you guys going to cut down a player that hasn't I mean, this is probably Wan-Bissaka's his third season. Wait, he came to United in 2019, 2019, 2020, 21. Yeah, this is going to be his third season. He's below the age of 25, and you guys want to give him time to settle. Given the hefty fee that we paid for the dude, come on, bro. This dude ain't leaving for now. So the best thing we can hope for is that he improve his game. That's the best thing we can improve. And with Raphael Varane coming to United, man, that centre back, that back four, man, I can't wait for next year. Like someone asked me on Twitter, one of my brothers asked me on Twitter and say, yo, man, given that Manchester United is doing their business, is me, in the transfer window, are you pumped for this season? And I basically say, yo, this is Manchester United, and as far as I'm concerned, from my history of supporting Manchester United, Man United has a tendency for me to be happy in 1 minute, and in a couple seconds from me being happy to being heated. Like Man United has a tendency, bro. Is me, and Manchester United. Yeah, man. So as I close this video podcast, because I don't want to ramble, leave your comments in the comment section based on the result of Brentford, what you think about the game against Brentford. Given that United has signed Tom Heaton, Raphael Varane, and Jadon Sancho, is this squad more than good enough to win the Premier League? Leave your comments down below. Of course, like the video podcast, hit the post notification bell, and share the video podcast. Subscribe to the channel. I think that we're in a very good place to win the Premier League. Again, like I mentioned before, this squad is more than good enough to win the Premier League. This squad is even better, as I've mentioned before, better than the Liverpool squad that won the Premier League 2 seasons ago, or the season before last season. So there is no excuse for us to use by saying, yo, we're not in a position to win a Premier League. That's not having a top club mentality. Because again, bro, we have the personnel. Rashford looks like he'll be on I guess my man will be in the sick bay for 3 months doing a shoulder surgery. Isn't me? And with him out, Rashford out, Sancho can implement his make a name for himself on that left hand side. Of course, Greenwood on the right hand side. Martial and Cavani fighting for the striker position up top. Of course, Cavani cannot play every game next season because Cavani is not fit like that, despite him having impeccable work rate for his old age. So it makes sense for Martial to start most of the games next season. I hope Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is trying to get the best out of Martial, because he stated that Martial is back in training, but he's not with the squad. And he said that Donny van de Beek is obviously my man came on yesterday in the second half and was given captain's armband by Matic. I mean, bro, Donny van de Beek captain? Nah. I guess he wanted to bolster the man's confidence and so forth. But yeah, man, I hope Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is trying to season up, quote unquote, season up, or to trying to condition Mason Greenwood with Martial, with Sancho in training. Because again, bro, when the season starts, bro, we need to get the ball going. City got the ball going early in the season, 2017-2018. This squad, bro, the squad that won the Premier League from the Man City squad that won the Premier League in 2017-2018, they were on a route into greatness. No squad was going to stop them. Again, they had Man United They were trained Man United. They were basically donkey lanes in Man United. They were leading us by like 15 points, a deficit of 15 points. This man, we finished second place. Liverpool, when they won Premier League, they got the ball going, bro. They were not losing no game. They were not drawing no game. They kept winning. They kept winning. They won against City at Anfield. I call it Anfield because it's full of ants, and ants make a lot of noise, like Anfield. So they won against City at Anfield, and ever since they have been on having a field day of winning games, even at home or away. That's what we need to start doing, bro. We need to get the ball going like that. We cannot. When Arsenal won the Premier League in 2004, they didn't draw any games. Well, they drew a few. Actually, I think they drew at least 12 or something, but they didn't lose no game that season. Why? Because they got the ball rolling like that. That's what we need to be doing, man. No excuse. No excuse. No excuse. This is our best squad in years, bro. We have to win the Premier League. And even win the Premier League with a couple of probably the FA Cup as well, and probably the Champions League as well. If we utilize the squad properly, there's a possibility that we can win the treble. Dare I say it? But leave your comments down below in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Like and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I'll show to you guys in the next video podcast. I'm out. Peace.